Hi, good evening, guys. Alright, just want to share with you about what happened last week. Okay, I took a trade last week, and I only taken EJ. And in the couple of weeks ago, I did not really take up a lot of trades. Okay, because of the way the market is moving right now, it's not really in the best, I would say, price action. Okay, there won't be really any clear price action that I can see, but let me just share you my rationale about what happened last week and how I took it, what do I see, so that in this coming few weeks, right from now, you all can maybe adopt the same methods or maybe adopt the same principles while taking their trades. Okay, let's just cut the chase and went to this. So this trade, first of all, was taken on a Thursday, last week Thursday. Okay, at the close of this bearish candle, which is an engulfing candle. And if you guys can still remember when I say that when you see a bearish engulfing candle, right, a bearish engulfing candle that came after a drop, right, is usually not so reliable. Okay, a bearish engulfing that happens after a push towards the upside is always quite good. Okay, like for instance, this is quite a good engulfing candle here. After a push, price went up, and then this engulfing bearish engulfing candle, and after that bearish engulfing candle closed, price immediately just dropped down. Okay, which is quite a couple of hundred pips towards the downside. Okay, so when I see this bearish engulfing, right, I was not thinking about any sell. I was thinking about this could be a more of a liquidity grab for people to look for a sell, and then price will go up. Okay, so I look for a buy. So at this point of time, I look for a buy, and then when I go to the H4, okay, so when I go to the H4 before this, right, all my focus, right, my eyes and my focus was only at here. That caused me to make my decision to take for a long. Okay, I'm not looking at any point. I'm not looking at here. I'm not looking at here. I'm not looking at any of. Okay, I'm not looking of any of this. I don't look for this. Okay, my only concern, I want to go for a long, then I look at here, and then I see this. Okay, so at this point of time, okay, because if you are looking at this, to look for a sell, then it's not going to work for you, right? Okay, so what I did instead, when I look at this, I see that I can see that an inside bar here, and then price, you can see that a bullish candle here, and then the buyers are starting to push the prices up. Right, the buyers are starting to push the prices up, and then the sellers are having very little influence on price to go lower than where it is. Okay, so I make my buying decision just by this inside bar going up, and then buyers are starting to push the market towards the upside. Okay, so when I look at this, I put a level around here because this is the previous resistance here. Resistance, go down, resistance, go down, resistance, go down, resistance, breakout. Okay, so this is where I put my buy stop here. Okay, my stop loss is below here. And then on Thursday, it just went up around here. And then on Friday, because of the NFP, this is where this candle comes in. Okay, so this is the NFP, and usually the news is always opposite of the real trend, and that's why I just leave my some of my positions open. Okay, and then my initial response and target for this euro yen is at least until there, as I think there's a small chance that price might look to go even higher. Then from there we will see what happens, whether the price is going to go lower or not, or is just price going to make a correction towards the upside. Okay, so in this case, you can see that price have already corrected itself, so we can see an impulse wave. Okay, so to me, this is the first impulse that happened in this H4 is this. Okay, the way I see it is that this is the first impulse that we are seeing. Okay, and after an impulse, a correction will happen, or a reply wave. Okay, a correction or a reply wave will happen. So this is the correction, and after the correction, don't look for open sell. I'm going to look for another impulse wave towards the upside, maybe around here or here. And that's the reason why I take the long for EJ. And let's see how it goes for next week. Okay, as I'm not seeing any good price action that I can take, and I can see a lot of price has already been pulling down. Okay, like for instance, in this case, NZD cat, right? So what we can see, I give you an example. Like in this case, like we know that this is an impulse wave down. So after an impulse wave down, don't look for sell first, because we might take a good reply wave up towards the upside, depending on how big is this reply wave is going to be. Okay, whatever it is, price is already now. Price is in the buyer's area, so you do not want to look for any kind of sell, even though it looks very tempting to sell. And that's it for me. So I'll see you guys next week. Cheers. Bye bye.